What's good, everybody? It's your boy Gift the Gamer back at it again with another video. So check this out, right? If you're new here, just make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share the video, do all the good stuff for your boy. That's gonna help me out. You know, I'm trying to grow this gaming channel. So yeah, just make sure you do all those things to help me out, man. And so we got an article here by WCCF Tech. And man, this is crazy right here. So, as you see here, Dragon Age, the Veilguard gets heavy PC specs and no de novo confirmation. PS5 Pro info. This is gonna get good right here. Let me put this right here. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. So let's check this out, right? Today, BioWare shared the detailed PC specifications for Dragon Age the Veilguard. As a reminder, the game runs on the Frostbite engine, just like its predecessor. Here's what you need to know. What you need to play the game if you don't want to enable ray tracing. All right? You know, most people say, oh, I don't even care about ray tracing. I never turn it on. Everybody dismisses ray tracing. All right? Just keep that in mind. So this is without enabling the ray tracing on the PC. Okay. So this is what we got right here. And this right here, this is crazy. So basically, yeah, this is your average performance, right? So if you want a 1080 at 30 frames, if you want a 1440 at 30, or you want a 1080 at 60, which this right here is, is like your base PS5. And then we go over here and we have the 4K at 60 frames. So this is everything that they're saying that you're gonna need to have on your PC in order to run it at these frame rates right here. Okay. So in graphics preset, they have it at low, high, ultra. Okay. The OS, they got a 64-bit Windows 10/11 with DirectX 12. For this one, they have a 64-bit Windows 10/11 with Direct. Okay, the same. And this one is the same. Okay. That's all the same right there. So here we go. The CPU. Intel Core processor i5. Okay. Let's see here. 8400, 6 cores, 6 threads. AMD Ryzen 3 3300X. Okay. 4 cores / 8 threads. The next one, Intel Core i9 9900K, AMD Ryzen 7 3700X, 8 cores, 16 threads. Okay, that's a big difference right there. So now we're talking about, we're not doing 1080 no more. We're up here now. Okay, that's what it's gonna take for that, for the CPU. So now if you want the 4K 60 frames, you got to go up to the Intel Core i9 12900K, AMD Ryzen 9 7950X, 16 cores, 24 threads. Now, that's a lot right there. And I'm gonna see if I just after I finish this, I'm gonna Google real quick just to see how much that costs. Because that's you talking top of the line right here, okay? So we go on top of the line if you want to do the 4K 60 frames. So the VRAM, 16 gigs, 16 across the board. GPU. So NVIDIA GTX 970, GTX 1650, or AMD Radeon R9 290X. Okay, then we have for the next one is the NVIDIA RTX 2070 or AMD Radeon RX 5700 XT. That's crazy. And then for the Ultra, we have the NVIDIA RTX 4080 or AMD RX 7900 XTX, which is, if you trying to build a PC, this is the way to go. Anything lower than this is not going to be a good investment. You need to have a 4080. Don't listen to people saying that 4070 is good. 4070 Ti is going to do the job. Don't do it cuz you're going to waste money, and down the line you're going to have to upgrade. So you'll be spending more money on top of it. So what I would do is, if I was building a PC, I gotta go 4080 and above, nothing less. Sorry. The VRAM, 4 gigs, 8 gigs, 12 gigs. Storage, 100 GB SSD preferred, HDD supported. This one is 100 GB SSD required, 100 GB SSD required. Okay, so there you have it. Now let me just go through this real quick. As you would expect, enabling ray tracing will require much beefier PC configuration. So imagine that. That's just without the ray tracing on, remember. Okay. The really worrying part is that for the most taxing preset, RT on plus Ultra RT Dragon Age the Veilguard will require a massively powerful PC. Intel Core i9 12900K or AMD Ryzen 9 7050X plus NVIDIA RTX 4080 or AMD RX 7900 XTX, while targeting only 30. Look at this. Look at this right here. While targeting only 30 frames per second at 4K resolution. That is incredible. Like, I know that, these graphics card could handle everything. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is that it's not up to it's not up to the graphics card. It's up to the developer. And that's why Unreal Engine gives all these PCs so many issues. It's because of the engine. It's the developer that's making it hard for your graphics card. So that's something to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like, why go and buy a 4090, which is close to $2,000, and it's just the graphics card, nothing else? Having to deal with all these issues for well, I'm talking about me personally. I'm not trying to do that when I could just buy a $700 PS5 Pro, and it's gonna give me the same thing with the PSSR upscaling to 4K, 60 frames. What else do I need? Furthermore, the image confirms these performance targets include optional upscaling, so there's no solace to be found in that regard. Okay, what's this down here? Oh, this is the RT on plus Ultra RT. Okay, let's see if we go through this real quick. We got 4K at 30, 1440 at 60. Excuse me. 1440p at 30, 2160 at 30. Okay, ultra preset 60. This is the OS. The CPU is the i9 9900. i9. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy right here. Yeah, you basically have to have a really good a PC to run this game. If you want good quality, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless you're trying to go play at 1080p, at 30 frames, then this is what you get. Unless, if that's what you want right there, that's what you're going to get. But if you're trying to come up here, well, this is a base PS5. So it's like, what's the point? For me, I got to come up here. I got to go up there, and I'm not trying to spend all that money. So perhaps the only hope for NVIDIA GeForce RTX 40 owners is that BioWare only considered NVIDIA DLSS super resolution rather than super resolution plus frame generation, which Dragon Age the Veilguard is already confirmed to support. So there you have it. And these performance estimates. Okay, so they're basically saying that this is what it's gonna support the super resolution plus frame generation. In order for it to work, good, Nvidia will have to ask Bioware to go with something like this. But yeah, it's already confirmed, so that's not gonna happen. Anyway, Bioware also talked about the console specs. The PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X versions of the game will offer users the choice between fidelity and performance modes, which, as usual, will target 30 or 60 frames respectively. Okay, that's basically what we get. What we get now, either the 60 frames 1080 or the 30 frames, whatever it is that they give us, 1440p or 2160 or 4K. The PS5 Pro version of Dragon Age the Veilguard has many improvements beyond that, as outlined by Maciej Kurowski. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that name right. BioWare Studio Technical Director. All right, so here we go. The game's fidelity and performance modes will both see improvements on the hardware, including improved resolutions in 30 frames per second fidelity and 60 frames per performance modes. Additionally, there will be various improved visual settings across 30 FPS fidelity and 60 frames performance mode. We have upgraded image quality thanks to Sony's new AI-based upscaler, PSSR, the MVP, right here. This is going to make everything happen for PlayStation Pro right here, the PSSR. Okay. We've enabled ray traced ambient occlusion, RTAO, in the 60 frames per second performance mode, which previously was only available on the base PlayStation 5 with 30 frames fidelity mode. Would you look at that? So that's basically gonna telling us that this game on the Pro is going to run at 60 frames or close to it. I'm gonna say in the high 50s, close to 60s, or in the mid to high 50s, close to 60 at 4K. I mean, and this is a console. You know what I'm saying? Like the console, especially the PlayStation, they're getting so close to PC levels that I understand why it is that everybody's starting to come out and starting to hate on the PlayStation 5 Pro. You're gonna start seeing it. Well, you're already seeing it. But when the PlayStation 5 Pro gets here and is actually doing the work that we've been told that it's doing, oh, forget about it. The internet is gonna go crazy. Everybody's gonna go crazy. Watch. Okay, this is just saying when it's gonna release. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. So think this to me, if I'm playing on the P, it sounds like a headache if I'm on PC. That's what it sounds like to me. Because now you're looking at all these specs, and now you gotta know if you have everything. Let's say this is one of your favorite games. You know what I'm saying? Which Dragon Age is a very popular game. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people are waiting for this game. So let's say this is one of your favorite games, that one of your go-tos, and you've been waiting for this game. Now you gotta go into your PC, look at the specs, and check if you got everything correctly, that in the way that you're trying to play the game. Because nobody's trying to play a game at 1080p 30 frames. It's not in this day and age. We're not trying to do that. Okay. So it's when you could just have the console and it's gonna run with not even the console, the PS5 Pro. If you got a PS5 Pro, you could rest easy knowing that the game is gonna run good thanks to the PSSR. So yeah, I just found that interesting, man, because the time's almost here. The time is almost here. The PS5 Pro is almost time. I think we're like 3 weeks away, and I can't wait. I cannot wait. But yeah, anyways, it's your boy Gift the Gamer 204. If you enjoyed this video, just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share the video, and I got more heat coming for you. All right, so I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.